So Echo
Oh.
and Calder head off towards the southeast, toward the city of Mirabar.
How far is the travel?
It's not super far.
Flying, it's like less than a day, right?
Flying, it's only a couple of hours. However, it's roughly a straight line. You go out in a roughly straight line, and it's the two of you on brooms. You find yourself above the cloud cover, and as you are heading in a more or less straight line toward Mirabar, there is an echoing voice in your head. And the voice says, "This telepathic communication is an attempt to collect a debt. Any information gathered will be used for that purpose." And
DM,
as you're up there,
you don't hear that. We both have things that do mind shielding.
No. The
Right?
ring of mind shielding does not prevent telepathic communication. I checked.
No, we both have Harper pins.
It stops. Yes, that's what I mean. It stops anyone from reading your mind, but it does not stop someone when you are within their line of sight from communicating with you telepathically. And as you look around, you see like a chimera carrying the most horrible looking being you've ever seen above you and sort of swooping down. And this creature has like this horrible bald head and these horrible purple tentacles coming out of its face. And it comes down on this chimera and sort of keeps pace with your flying brooms. And you hear the telepathic communication say, "Brawling Barbarian Brothers, you are needed. Your presence is required before the Xanathar to repay a debt. Come with me peacefully, and I will not have to take greater measures." And as he says that, he opens up his arms, and a pair of brains, straight up brains, exit his robe. And they look like normal human brains, except they have 4 legs and a pair of wings.
No,
I think initiative is better. I think initiative is.
I think initiative is an excellent idea, unless someone has something to say first.
The check is in the mail.
I tried really hard to warn you all. I really did.
Yeah.
Echo. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Echo looks up at the thing, looks at him, and says,
"Ground."
"I intend to contest the debt." And that's all he says.
No.
Now we go to after-talk, because this is the perfect
Calder will summon the mental wording of the most pompous sounding mid-rank functionary to the effect of like essentially like the lawyer speaking of my lord will only respond to official complaints registered with the barrister.
What is this world's version of Judge Judy?
And he will essentially arc down, and he will arc down and try to get to and find a place to level out and
you said we were above the cloud cover, so there are a bunch of clouds right under us, right?
True.
Yeah.
So give me those initiatives. This may be a very long or very short combat. We will see. It looks like at this stage, Echo is first. What do you do?
I'll take my 17.
I'm looking at the broom flying to make sure I understand how it works.
I'm sorry. Calder, you are first, not Echo. One more time. Calder, what are you up to?
That's irritating because we're not on the ground and a lot of my stuff needs the ground.
You're at least a few hundred feet off the ground. Yeah, you're above the cloud cover, so it would be a bit of a drop to get back down onto the ground.
I think that the best possible thing is bonus action. Hound of Ill Omen targeting. Oh, it's Nihilor. Fantastic.
Oh, it's this.
Hound of Ill Omen targeting Nihilor to appear on the Chimera with the mental image of please register your complaints with my with my representative.
Sure. Okay. So this is not the weirdest thing I've ever had a PC do. So it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and get a medium-sized direwolf that is friendly to the party, and it goes right after your initiative, if I recall.
No, it has its own initiative. We have to roll. We have to roll at it.
I thought that we had determined.
No, we look. We
said it goes after you.
The shadow spawn goes immediately after me. The
Got it.
Woman it gets rolled in.
All good. I got this. So, what else are we up to? His dex is +2. Let's roll it. Cool. It happens to go directly after you anyway. Suddenly there's a wolf. It's just on the Chimera. It's just there. What else do you do? That was a bonus action.
Yeah. My actual action is I'm going to twin cast polymorph.
Ooh.
I'm going to give them forms that notably can't fly.
Fair enough. I'm gonna move the two. I'm gonna move the tokens apart so you can easily target them. Go ahead and roll that saving throw. Nihilor, as a Mind Flayer, has advantage on this, but it should happen automatically.
But the Hound of Ill Omen will grant him disadvantage canceling.
So it's just that's okay. Fair enough. So hit the disadvantage button, and it should cancel out. Theoretically, we'll see.
There we go.
It did not. Because it did have advantage, but it dropped the 2. Okay, but really fast, hold on, because I want to make this work.
Okay, so...
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I roll for the disadvantage, but it looks like I know I can't force disadvantages on saves.
Yes, so roll me a d6. We're going to go even. It worked. Odd, it didn't. Because it succeeded and failed at 1. So, right? So, even, it worked. Okay. So, you hit Nihilor.
Okay, and then the Chimera needs to make a save.
And then go ahead and make the save for the Chimera.
Which should also be a disadvantage.
Also fails.
It failed. All right.
All right,
No,
and I'm just going to turn them into. I'm polymorphing them both into. Oh, what's a fitting form?
Squirrels.
I will. Yeah, sure, that works. I'll transform them both into normal squirrels.
Excellent. They fall.
They take falling. They will not take falling damage.
No, they're not taking. You're way too up too far up for them to take falling damage just yet. Don't you worry.
Cool.
So they start to fall. They fall into the clouds and vanish from your view. What do you do?
We still have to deal with the brains, right?
So, yes. Your wolf is now falling as well. Does it have a range at which it dissipates?
No.
Okay.
In fact, it will
starts
explicitly
falling too.
It will, in fact, continue to go after its target forever.
Excellent. Go ahead and make an attack roll against Nihilor.
Until it either dies.
Oh, no, wait. I'm going to make an attack roll. It hits. Now, polymorph.
Oh, that's right. God,
this thing has now taken more than a squirrel's worth of damage. So while the Chimera is still falling as a squirrel, this wolf bites one of the squirrels, and suddenly it's a Mind Flayer again.
Mm-hmm. A Mind Flayer without a mount.
That's true. Echo, it's your turn.
Okay. Does it still look like Nihilor is still falling?
At the moment, at this exact instant, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Echo turns to Calder and asks, fighting or fleeing? What are we doing?
Go to ground. Assume flee.
Assume flee. All right, then Echo is going to.
We need to get low. We need to get to the ground.
No, Echo is going to go to Calder and or tell Calder, get in the clouds right next to me.
All right, we'll travel with Echo.
Yeah. We'll use movement to drag willing person with me down into the clouds.
Okay.
And pull out his scroll and cast Pass Without a Trace on the two of them in the middle of the clouds.
Okay, I don't know this is going to work the way you want it to work, but I'm willing to let it happen. So you're in the clouds, you cast Pass Without Trace. Excellent.
On me and Calder, yep.
Nihilor, as you are falling into the clouds...
And as a bonus action, as a goblin, I'm going to hide.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. So you can't see what happens to Nihilor because both you and he are in the clouds. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna skip his turn.
I did not take us in the same direction.
I'm gonna make a quick check for these.
So that's gonna be a 33 on my stealth.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. That's not a 33, it turns out. So, all right, let me think. Cloud cover. Echo is definitely hidden. Calder is kind of not. So here's what's going to happen. First off, the Hound of Ill Omen continues to fall. Nihilor, spoiler alert, does not. So I'm going to remove the Hound from the tracker.
Cool.
I am also going to remove the Chimera from the tracker because it has no way of stopping its own plummet.
Of recovering.
So what I think we're going to do is you all break... so I'm going to say that Calder breaks the cloud cover, and I am going to pull up a second map.
Why would Calder break the cloud cover?
Because he's not falling, but he's like not going to be in the clouds forever. But Echo is going to stay in the clouds because you made a very, very convincing hide check. So you're still above, but I'm going to go ahead and share the new map.
Interesting.
I'm intending that Echo and Calder will now move through the clouds to get away from this while being hit.
You will move laterally through the clouds. Calder, do you have a mind shielding ring currently attuned?
I have the other
badge. Okay.
The other badge.
Okay. Calder, give me a stealth check. Take a +10 for this is the most important roll you have ever made up to this point. You get a +10 because of the Pass Without Trace. This will determine whether the combat continues or not.
That will be a
24. I'm not done yet. Let me check Nihilor's stats.
Come on.
Okay, so you break out of the clouds, and so far as you can tell, you've lost them. And you're able to make your way, more or less, without incident, to Mirabar.
Trace lasts for an hour, yeah.
After
the clouds or the shadows of the clouds.
When that becomes impossible, I will twin greater invisibility on both of us, and we'll keep going.
Fair. So yes, with that and with those excellent stealth throws, you manage to evade the Mind Flayer and make your way to Mirabar.
We kill the Chimera.
And the Chimera falls probably to its death. Yes.
Like a squirrel hits the ground and takes the full amount of
max
falling damage, and takes max falling damage,
which is 26 d6.
20 d6, I think, but yeah.
And any damage taken to thing that is in splinter form goes back to its other form.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Jesus Christ.
Ha, nice. But Fun fact. Hold on.
Chimera has more HP than that.
I'm just gonna not that you will know, but I'm just curious. The Chimera does indeed have more HP than that, so it will, unbeknownst to you, be able to limp the fuck away, and unfortunately probably rejoin with its master that has total psychic domination over it.
And it had a bad day.
It had a very bad day.
Chimera being afraid of falling, though, I feel like that's going to be a thing now.
I finally got to use
flying animal afraid of falling.
All right, scroll of passive traces.
Yay, we've irritated a Mind Flayer.